Alright guys, welcome to our first game, Army of Two. And the reason we chose this is because one, there's a trilogy and we've beat them all. And two, even though it's not like as popular as Borderlands and everything, we really enjoyed the game. We got it when it was cheap. We didn't buy it right when it came out, but it really proved to be a fun game. One thing I like about it is that it's a real co-op game. You really have to have somebody else with you to play it. You can play it by yourself, but that's not where the fun comes from, and I think that's why it got some low reviews personally. I think when you have somebody sitting with you on the couch or sitting at their house playing with you online, that's where the true fun of the game comes from. What do you think, Chaos?
I agree. Yeah, and this is in my opinion, a classic co-op. I mean, it's designed to do everything together, and since our channel, our whole brand is based on co-op, and we're co-op players. We've been co-oping together since we known each other. It's just appropriate. This game, and we, like I say, Beast was saying, we have every single one of these games, and they all like fit right into our wheelhouse. So, and I know it's this game is kind of dated, but we want to take you through every game, game by game. So if we do a series, we're gonna try to do every single game in it, every single game in the series, and that's why.
Yeah, we'll be doing the Borderlands and the Saints Row and everything, but this
just a start.
Was the first real good co-op game that we played on the PS3. Anyway, I mean, we played games before, but I don't have my old N64 or anything anymore like that. So
yeah, so
we're gonna start a new campaign, and I'm gonna play Rios, who's the more introverted person, and well, since we started new, we're not using our old save files, so we can't do professional. Otherwise, we probably would tear this game up on professional, but we'll play contractor.
Right.
And then Chaos is going to be Salem, who's more of the loudmouth, outspoken, hedonistic person in the group.
And it kind of fits our personality. We didn't purposely choose it to be that way, but it just happens to kind of fit both our personalities in real life if you knew us. I mean, a little bit more screen, but in ways.
I like how all the buildings are made out of guns.
Yeah, that's a great graphic.
All right, listen up. This is combat. You can die in combat. If you don't want to die, you have to use aggro. This is you. This is your partner. These are enemies. You shoot at them, attract their attention, they're gonna shoot at you, not your partner. Let's say you both shoot at them. If your partner has a bigger gun, the enemy will shoot at him instead of you. This is called aggro. If your partner has all the aggro, you're basically invisible. You can sneak around enemies, do whatever you want. But if you have the aggro, it's like you're glowing red. You even have a field aggro meter. Now go out there and kick some ass.
Okay, and that was, we didn't talk through that just because it really explains the most important aspect of the game, and that is you really have to use aggro to play this game if you're playing along with us, or if you're thinking about playing this game. It's not like a Call of Duty or anything. You can't just run around and shoot everybody and just expect to win. You really have to use teamwork in this. I'm not saying you can't use teamwork in those other games, but that's what this whole game was built around. And this is a little tutorial stage, and it's just going to show us some of the button commands, like press triangle to jump over. This is on the PS3, by the way. L3 to duck.
And Beast is on the top. I'm Chaos. I'm on the bottom.
Yep. Alright, here's precision shooting. Hold down L2 and hit R2 to shoot. Always try to get right in the middle, even though you don't have to, but. And square is reload. Okay.
Alright, and L3 is to dunk behind the object, like me and Beast are doing at this time.
And R2 is a blind fire, so I'm going to draw aggro first, because we each got to draw aggro to each other, and then you hear a little ding meaning you succeeded. Then Chaos has to draw aggro to himself.
Alright, so we did.
You got it? It didn't ding. There you go. Okay, and then I gotta draw it back to me. Okay, now since I already have aggro, I'm gonna try and keep it, and then Chaos is gonna go in and hopefully, you know, shove a few bullets up that guy's asshole.
Yeah, I'm going in slowly here, staying low. And I have him in my sights, and he's taken down.
My ass, my ass!
Rangers, fight like that on the battlefield and you might not get your guts sprayed all over Mogadishu.
Alright, slide into cover. While you're running, hit triangle. I'll let Chaos explain this because this is his favorite thing.
Shooting range near that building facade. We've got lots of
Yes, I love grenades. Okay, so what we gotta do,
I need you to get a grenade inside that door.
hold down L2, but don't do like me. You see here, you gotta switch to your weapon. So what you do is you hit L1, hold it down, and my grenades are on the bottom section there. As you see on the right, switch to the grenade, hit L2 to aim for the door. Hopefully you hit it, hit R2, and it goes through and blows the guy up.
Not bad. That's how you do it.
Hey Pedro, what's this next training area like?
Let's just say it's my little surprise.
All
That's something an asshole says. Come on now.
True.
And don't forget you gotta re-equip your primary weapon if you didn't do it after you threw the grenade. You hold
And
down
that's
L1,
L1.
and then up on the D-pad.
Right.
And left on the D-pad is your secondary weapon, which right now we have pistols, and your right is your third weapon, which is sniper rifles right now.
Or rocket launchers in the
Okay.
future.
So now we gotta do precision shooting again. So we gotta hold L2, and then we're gonna hit R2 to shoot, and then they're gonna just throw some mooks at us.
And
Yeah, I get tore up already.
alright, just go ahead and go behind cover as best you can. Beast has aggro, he's red.
Now, one little flaw, if you want to call that this game, some people might not call it a flaw, is even when you're not precision aiming, you can still aim when you're just holding out R2. It's just not as accurate. But you can still take people out, and then they fix that in later games. So I can sit here and just hide behind a wall and still like get headshots if I really aim really well.
And also guys will pop their head up eventually, so if you just get your aim in one spot, this is something I do, and just wait for them to pop up. And once they pop up, you shoot them in the head like I just did. So, and make sure you reload with square when you can, whenever you can.
And right now you have unlimited ammo. If you notice, like whenever we reload, our ammo doesn't really go down, so you don't have to worry about it. I mean, you really shouldn't die in this stage anyway, but
Just practice.
yeah.
But practice can be hard, so don't take that for granted.
I think Chaos might need to sneak around some more because
Yeah, it looks like there's a little stalemate. He popped out, but I'm gonna go a little closer. Once I clear out majority of the enemies, I do like to move in forward. That's a good suggestion by Beast. Just once you have a couple enemies cleared out, just move a little forward because you don't want them to push you back. You want to push them back. And let's see, and the last guy, he's focused on Beast, but Beast took him out. Okay, to interact with the world, L3 is to dunk and come up. I'm hitting the joystick on the left. In the middle button is bringing me up and down, dunking down. So when I stand up, I hit X to interact with objects, and it uses
Good
it.
job, Rangers.
hoo-ah.
Yep. All right.
This is, you know, show appreciation for a job well done.
Hit X when you get close to your
Props all
partner.
around.
Or if they are assholes.
You can, if they mess up, you hit that. Like Beast did, R2.
Okay, and we gotta do the trade weapon. You can actually trade weapons. Like if you're in a situation and you really need the partner's weapon, like if I had a sniper and Chaos needed it and he had some other weapon, then we can switch. So you hold that L1, you pick the weapon you want to switch, and then you hold R1, and then right on the D-pad to trade.
Let's trade weapons.
And you gotta accept it.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta hit R1.
Okay, so I hit R1 to accept it from him.
There we go.
Or L1, I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember what we've learned. The only way to kill this guy is to come
And just like the turret,
behind
this
him.
guy's armored, so shooting from the front's not really gonna do much. Now you can, if you want to, throw grenades and try and get a grenade behind him to take him out, but that's not really what they want you to do. I'm just demonstrating that. Oh, he walked away from it anyway. Oh, it still almost took him out.
Okay.
All right, we finished.
Alright, GPS, we're going to hit the select button. Kind of tells you where you need to go when you're lost in stages, and also allows you to do this co-op snipe. Which I guess is useful, not always, sometimes. I find it not always too useful.
Mission objectives and tell you where to go. Now check your GPS and take out that trap. You can synchronous snipe any object which is marked on your GPS.
So I'm gonna stand up with L3 and then what you do here, you hit R1. Okay, so L1, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my sniper rifle. And then I'm gonna go ahead and R1 and then left D-pad. Okay. So Beast is obviously more proficient at this because he's a sniper in this game. You'll learn that as videos go on.
Okay, you ready? Okay, I'm gonna hit X, and then they're gonna count down, and when you get down, we're gonna try and shoot at the same time. So here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Whenever enemies come at you from opposite sides, go back to back. Over.
Make sure you switch back to your assault rifle. Okay, and this is our favorite part of the game, back to back. But you'll do it automatically at certain points in the game. You don't have to do anything to activate it.
Yeah, it automatically activates itself. Just slow motion, and just look around as you do this back to back. I mean, it's going slow, so you kind of last longer, but you still can get hurt in this back to back motion. But it's a good way to ward off multiple enemies.
Yeah, I think if you take too much damage, I'm not 100% sure, but if you take too much damage, it ends back to back. And if you notice, our ammo's not going down. You can shoot as much as you want. So if you have like a big time weapon you want to shoot, like a RPG or rocket, rocket launcher or anything else, you can just shoot it as much as you want.
Rangers do. Great job. We only have one thing left to teach you, but I gotta warn you, this one's gonna hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna let Chaos run around the corner here.
They're trying to demonstrate if you get killed or get hurt, not necessarily killed, but get hurt, damaged pretty bad, you fall to the ground. You're not completely dead yet. Your partner can revive you.
What's wrong? What happened? What happened?
In the meantime, I'm shooting these assholes who placed the bomb. And it's kind of sad they're getting taken out by an injured guy, and the guy was not even paying attention to him.
Live, damn you, live. Don't die on me, bro. Don't. Oh, you're back. Okay.
And Beast dramatically healed me.
Now we gotta take these assholes down. See, the great thing is you can heal your partner, but enemies can't heal their partner, so I guess they don't like each other that much. I'm gonna take this guy out 'cause I don't like him. Oh, you can't shoot these guys. And now it's time for some story.
This thing is turning into a real shitstorm. They hired some hotshot mercenary named Philip Clyde to take down Moalim instead of us. This guy's the best of the best, but he's a little unstable. So I want you two to meet him at the old Continental Hotel and make sure he actually takes out Moalim like he's supposed to. Do it yourself if you have to.
Join us next time on Army of 2. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out.